What's crack? Welcome back. How are you getting on? Are you well? In this week's video, we're going to talk about traveling. Check it out. Hint, hint, wink, wink, hint, hint. But before we jump across the world, this week I did a try video with my main man, Paddy Murphy. Legend, absolute legend. Halloween vibes today. Glad I wore the orange in. I blend in perfectly now. Keep an eye out over Halloween. You might see us together very soon. Also, speaking of traveling, my brother came home from Spain. Yeah, that's right. My brother was living in Spain for the last 4 months. He's home now. I collected him from the airport the other day. But guess who was the most excited person? Should I say person? Guess who was the most excited puppy to ever see him in his whole life? Bailey went absolutely berserk when Mark got home. Check this out.
Oh!
Who's that?
Hey, buddy.
Who's that? Do you even know who it is, Bailey? Do you? So now that Mark's home, he actually still has a lease left on his apartment in Spain. I was thinking, wait for it, road trip. That's right, I am getting my car all up in order. My car is going into the garage tomorrow. I'm going to get it all fixed up, all ready to go, because I have got a lot of driving to do. So I'm planning on driving down to Alicante in Spain, right? So right here is where Ireland is, right? Check this out. Tiny little dot. I'm going to go all the way on a ferry to England. I'm going to go from England down to France. Yes, I'm going to France. Going to Le Paris. It'll be the first time I'm ever in France. So I get to scratch that one off on the map very soon. So I'm going to keep going all the way down from France into Spain. It's going to be a long road trip, like I said. And then on the way back up, I might drive all the way around and I come up to Portugal. I've never been Portugal. Got to scratch that off too. Sooner or later, this whole thing will be scratched off. You know, and before I die, this whole thing will be scratched to bits. But one step at a time. We'll start here in Ireland. Middle of Ireland. All the way over to Dublin. We'll get the ferry from Dublin to the United Kingdom. And then we're going to drive right now. While I'm in the United Kingdom, I might go up to Scotland. So it's not just a straight drive. That would be if I was doing a straight drive, right? So it's going to take me a few days. I'm going to go up to have a little look in Scotland. Never been, might as well scratch it off the list. Then when we're done with Scotland, go straight all the way down through London. And then we're going to take this tunnel. Apparently there's a tunnel from the United Kingdom to France. So we're going to do that. Then I'm going to just drive straight through France. We have to drive through Paris. So wherever Paris... Yeah, there we go. See, we go. We're going to drive through Paris. Have to look at the Eiffel Tower. You know what I'm saying? We drive through Paris all the way to the bottom of France. Have a little tour around. You know what I mean? Then we're going to go over the border into Spain. We're going to be driving to Barcelona, Valencia, and then we're going to be in Alicante. Now, while we're there, I might as well drive all the way over here because I've never been to Portugal. So that'll be another thing to scratch off the list on the way back up. So we'll come back up that way. We're going to see a lot of Spain. It's going to be the longest road trip in my life, and it ain't going to be done overnight. I've never been to Scotland before. Oh, Scotland! That was the worst Scottish accent ever. But guess what? I need to go to Scotland and practice it. So I need some first-hand learning experience. It's going to be a random road trip. I'm not going to plan it out to bits. I'm not going to have day-to-day where I'm going to be, what I'm going to do, because there's no fun in that, right? And I'm unpredictable. I'm a day-to-day kind of guy. By the time you see next week's vlog, I should be in England at this stage on the first half of my road trip. I might stay there for a day or two. Who knows? I ain't planning this thing like meticulously. Just sending it. Apparently, there's a tunnel. What tunnel, you ask? There's a big tunnel that goes from the UK to France, right? And you park your car on a train, apparently, and then the train goes underground all the way to France from England. I'm just like, okay, it's going to be a bit claustrophobic, but it's got to be done. And it's going to be great for vlogging in France. I've never been to France before, so who knows? I could spend a week there, I could spend 2 or 3 days there, and plus, I'm going to be coming back through France, so I don't need to do a whole lot in one go. Little burst, little sightsee, little drive-through, if you know what I'm saying. And then it'll be straight down to Spain. And it's going to get hotter as I go down this map. I'm not going to lie. It's quite cold right now in Ireland. It's like 7 degrees out there. You know when you go outside, see the breath coming out? Yeah, it's that time of the year again, folks. But the further I go down this map, from France down to Spain, it's going to get nice and warm. I might even take off my old jacket. Woohoo! But I've never gone on a road trip further than one end of Ireland to the other. So this is going to be the most intense road trip I've ever done. It's probably going to throw a lot at me that I'm not ready for. And for all I know, I'm foreshadowing it now. Please don't let me get a flat tyre. But this is the thing. I'm getting new tyres put on my car tomorrow. and get the whole thing done up. If anything goes wrong now, it'll just be pure Murphy's Law. Do you know what I mean? I'm taking all the precautions I need to make sure it doesn't go wrong. So hopefully everything goes grand. Now when we're in Spain, if it's not too late in the year, which basically means before November is when I kind of want to be in Spain, you know what I mean? Because it could be a week or two by the time I get there, you know what I mean? Hopefully there's still water parks open. And I don't care if the water's lukewarm, get me in there, I want to go down a slide. And if we can't find a slide or a water park, then at least please let me see a roller coaster. Hopefully there's some theme parks we can go to. While I'm in England, I might get new cameras. I've been dying to get this 360 cam, Insta360, have you heard of it? I can't get one in Ireland right now, but the UK's got a lot of stuff like that going on, so hopefully they can hook me up over there. Who knows what else I'll be doing in Spain? We might bump into a certain somebody that has a certain little puppy. Who knows? We won't say nothing. Don't want to jinx it. Don't want to jinx it. All in all, since I've been let go from my job, it's been quite boring around here. And I know that. Even my YouTube knows that. I'm very thankful and grateful for the people that do stick around, because you guys are the OGs. You guys were there with me when I was travelling all around the world. And you know it's good crack and you know it's great fun. And you know what? That's when I thrive. That's when I am me at my best. So this channel is only going to get better. Definitely subscribe if you're new here. And if you would like to get some merch, check out below this video or in the description. Get some merch. Tag me when you get it. Send me a picture. And who knows, we might even meet you along the road. Can't wait for this next step. I'm absolutely bored of my brains here in Ireland. The weather's getting darker. It's getting colder. So it's time for me to spread my wings and fly. Did I say fly? I mean put some diesel in the car and drive. Also, I'm kind of scared because I heard in the UK that there's a petrol shortage. And I don't even know if that means diesel and petrol, the whole shebang, what's going on. I heard there's actually army escorts for the tankers that are bringing the fuel across the country. I've seen videos on the internet where there's queues out the door. Anything that happens is going to be a test of this great little journey. We'll see what happens. We'll let it all happen. We'll have some fun. We'll have some crying. Hopefully loads of laughs. And we're going to put plenty of mileage on this car. Do you know what? I'm actually going to devalue this car so much on this trip. When I get back from this probably 5,000 plus kilometer trip, right? I am thinking about selling my car, using some of that dosh to fly even further from here over to Asia. Man, I've been thinking about going to China, Japan, Korea. Hey, everybody's watching Squid Game now, right? I want to go to Korea, man. I want to go to them little streets. I want to play marbles with some lad in Korea. I just want to get cultured. I want to see the world a bit, you know what I mean? Before I hit 30, I want to be in some part of the world for at least a year. We're going traveling for a year, folks. That's the plan. That's the ultimate goal, right? We ain't going to put a timestamp on it. I ain't going to do that to myself and put myself under pressure. I hope you enjoyed this week's video, full of information. Are you all ready to come traveling with me? Well, hit the subscribe, hit the like. See you down in the comments below. Where should I go next? Do you want me to come to America before I go to Asia? It could very possibly happen. Let me know. See you later. Peace.